My friend went to Miami for spring break, came back pregnant, and don't know who the fathers are.
Cause you're insecure, chasing things you thought you wanted like you thought you could. Just get further with frontin', and if Hollywood is home now it's
This is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 25, and it reads this: Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Kohalayim la, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach 25 verse 25 from the top, and it reads this: Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Because as you know, in Babylon, man, especially, you know, the from the so-called Negro woman, Hispanic and Native and Seminole Indian Israelite women have been given so much freedom, so much liberty, so much revenue, so much privileges to do what they want, to do as they please. Okay, that do as thou wilt spirit, man. Okay, and you know, women need structure, women need guidance, women need order. Okay, and without women, our nation not having that, you know, there's a great abundance of mistakes being made, a great abundance of single family homes. Okay, which we also know is all this is of the curses, man. But this is also to show you that our people are the only people that need healing, are the only people that need Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, because again, like I just stated and said, with our woman mainly being pushed by the serpent, Esau, Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man, pushing that vomit on our people, man. You know, that our women are living in pleasure, living in joy, living in their best life, so-called. But let me read this. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, because this world is going to pass away. This world is going to be destroyed. Okay, just how this a rulership by Esau Edom was established through violence, bloodshed, is going to be put down through violence and bloodshed. So with our woman living in this pleasureful world, you know, where you can do what you want, be what you want in Babylon, be as wicked as you want to be, okay? Be as evil as you can be, you know? With our people, you know, partaking in these customs and these traits and these activities on the soil of Babylon, okay, that they're going to be obsolete, put to death by Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man, okay? Because Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is not playing, man. Okay, he's not playing, and our women are living in pleasure. They're not thinking about the repercussions. They're not thinking about the judgments. Okay, period, man. And you know, Jake too, man, because as you heard and saw before the lesson started, Jake has to, participate in these things to make this stuff flourish, man, to make this stuff go. So, Jake is not innocent neither, man. Okay? For you to supply rod to these women and do the things you do, and also, go behind your brother's back and sleep with his wife, man, you got to pay for that, man. You're not innocent, man. Okay? Point blank period, man. And the child that was created in that TikTok, that child is gonna, be that child is already marked for death, man. Okay, thus saith the scriptures, and we gonna get that, man. And the phone chiming in on it too, man. Okay? So let's jump back to Sirach. Let's go to Sirach 26. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 12, and it reads this. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain. Okay, so if you seem, to her liking, and you got that as they say, that alpha male status, like, you seem like you get a lot of females, you're part of the 10% or the 1%, whatever they say. Okay, she won't have a problem just giving it up to you, man. But the good guy, she'll make him wait. She'll make him go through loops and holes and spend money and everything else. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. So she's gonna apply every single reproductive organ in her mouth, man. Okay, if a woman tell you right now in these times that she don't do that, she just don't see you in that way to do that to you. All these women do that, man. Okay, point blank period, man. Especially here in Babylon, man. Okay, you even got women, as I didn't shown before in another lesson. You even got women out here putting their mouth on men's poop shoots, man. Okay, I'm not making this up, man. I did a lesson on it, man. Okay, it's called pleasure and unrighteousness, man. Okay, so you even got women putting their mouth on men's poop shoot, man. But let me continue. But by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. So you know what that means. She's gonna, again, if she finds you attractive, if she sees something in you that just makes her quiver, start to, get moist and wet, then she gonna give it to you, man. As long as you don't say nothing stupid, and as long as you don't, you shut the hell up and don't talk too much and let her do the talking, she gonna give you some. You're already in there, okay? But all you gotta do is seem like you get a lot of females, and you're attractive. You seem like a so-called alpha female, whatever the case may be. You dress good, you smell good, you got nice shoes on your feet, and you make her box wet. Oh, she gonna give it to you, man. Okay, and that's of the flesh, man. Okay, because as we know, you go to Sirach 7. I believe verses 20 or 22 on down, it tells you that the father's supposed to choose your husband, man. Okay, because you women, we see, man, all the mistakes that have been made by you choosing the men that you want. You've made a great amount of mistakes, man. Okay, because you go off of that man just getting your box wet, man. As a matter of fact, let me read this. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5. I'm going to start off at verse 17, and I'm going to end off at verse 19, and it reads this. For the flesh lusteth after the spirit, and that's what you see, man, because 2/3 of our people are of the flesh and not of the spirit. And the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But as we know and as we see, because we walk in the spirit, we meditate through the spirit, we think through the spirit, we talk through the spirit, we see through the spirit. We're constantly in the spirit. Because as it says in St. John chapter 4, verse 24, those that worship Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai must worship him in spirit and in truth. So we're constantly in the spirit, man. And 2/3 of our people are of the flesh. Verse 18, but if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Verse 19, now the works of the flesh are manifest. And this is what you're seeing in the everyday basis, and especially in this video. But the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, which we see adultery in this video; fornication, which we see fornication in this video; uncleanness, which we see uncleanness in this video; and lasciviousness, we see that too. Okay, point blank, period, man. And this is all bringing, our people towards a harsh, grievous judgment, man. Okay, because our people are of the flesh, man. Our people are heathens, man. Point blank, period. Our people are heathens, man. Okay, point blank, period, man. Our people are heathens, and I made a statement, so let's go ahead and get that real quick about that female, stepping out on her husband and sleeping with her husband's homeboy. So let's get that real quick. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 23, and I'm gonna start off at verse 22, and it reads this: Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bringeth in an heir by another. And as you saw in the video, this woman laid with her husband's homeboy and brought in a child by him. Verse 23. For first she have disobeyed the law. She disobeyed the law because she stepped out and she committed adultery, man. And we know adultery is death. Okay. For first she have disobeyed the law of the Most High, so she transgressed against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And secondly, she have trespassed against her own husband. Okay, and that's constantly, pushed here in Babylon, especially amongst our people, because again, we are under the curses, man. Okay, when it says in Deuteronomy 28, I want to say maybe verse 37, somewhere in there, where it says that thy wife shall lay with another man. It wasn't just talking about in slavery. It wasn't just talking about with the slave master. No, it's talking about amongst our people too, man. Okay. She have trespassed against her own husband. And thirdly, she have played the whore in adultery and brought children by another man. This is not seen well or lightly in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is an abomination in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So what is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai going to do with abominations? He's going to purge them out. He's going to destroy them. Okay, he's going to take those away from amongst his people, man. Verse 24. She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her children. So what does that mean? That means judgment, man. Because obviously we can't bring any of these females, to the elder apostles and the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to place judgment upon them. We can't, keep these laws in this captivity in that manner. Because if that was so, a lot of these sodomites and Tootsie Pops and Fruit Loops would be put to death, man. A lot of stuff would be different. So the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to take care of this matter, okay? Because that's highly fucking wicked, man. Highly fucking wicked, man. Because our people, like I said, man, our people are of the flesh. So with our people being of the flesh, man, they're committing iniquities like it's nothing. And furthermore, you Israelites, you get an adrenaline rush out of being wicked, man. You don't even realize that you increase more and more every day in wickedness, man. It's natural to you now because our people master everything that we attempt to do, man. Okay, we conquer everything that we do. Okay, this is the book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 34, and it reads this: Yahweh Shai answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whoso committeth sin is the servant of sin. And that's 2/3 of our people, man. They love it because they have cleaved onto the ways of the heathen and they have followed the customs, the philosophies, the teachings of the heathen, man. So with our people forsaking and not coming back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and following his instructions, his blueprint, his guideline, his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, they're just being led to death, man. Okay, because they're basically professing and claiming and basically showing in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's face that Esau Edom as they God, Esau Edom as they Lord, Esau Edom as they Father, man. Okay? And again, like I said, man, these Negroes that help commit and participate in these wicked ass activities, they're not innocent, man. So let's get that scripture real quick. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 29. So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, Whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. So the dude that planted his seed in this woman and had a baby by his homeboy's wife, he's not innocent, man. Okay, he's not innocent, and he's going to be judged for that, man. Okay, because our people have just gone off the left end, man. Because what does the scripture say in Romans, man? Let's get that real quick. And furthermore, the first man that takes your virginity, that's your real husband. But coming up in this world, we didn't know that. We didn't know what we know now coming into the world. So when you come into this truth, your heritage, and to know that you're an Israelite, you're being awoken to what you didn't know. So what you repenting, now it applies. Okay, so now it applies. You're getting, you're being shown mercy because you're examining what you did, and you're ashamed, and you repent for it. So now the Lord is resetting you to give you a true chance now, because I'm gonna read this real quick. This is the book of Romans, chapter 7, starting off at verse 1, and then at 3, and it reads this: Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, and now you know the law. Okay, you sit back, you've learned, you've gotten the basics, we've gone through this and that, and now you know. So you can't say you don't know. How that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth. So the law was never done away with. The law was never, ever pushed to the back burner. Okay, and furthermore, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to judge the whole earth based off the law, man. Okay, verse 2. For the woman which have an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, okay, but if your husband dies while you're married to him, what does it say? She is loose from the law of her husband, so she's loose from that law. So what does that mean? Verse 3, we're going to let the Bible speak. Verse 3. So then, while her husband liveth, she be married to another man. So if she fornicates, commit adultery with another man while she's still married to that husband, regardless, because Babylon teaches you you can do what you want. All you gotta do is get a divorce. You can marry as many men as you want, or you can just date. That's wicked as shit, man. So then if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. Okay, and we see a lot of that, man, especially here in Babylon and especially amongst our people. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. So it's lawful. If your husband passes away, if he dies for whatever reason it is, however it happens, and you're still of age and able to marry, you can. Okay, you won't be considered an adulteress. Okay, you'll be free to marry another man. Okay, but with your husband being alive and you want to leave him because you felt. Because we women go off emotions, not logic. Because you felt that he wasn't treating you right. You felt that, this and that. You felt a certain type of way. Because you women have been so polluted and intoxicated with Esau's bullshit that you believe the man is supposed to serve your funky ass, man. You believe that the man, and look, the phone chiming in. You believe that the man is supposed to bow down to your ass. Now, what's the other way around, sweetheart? And if you don't like what I'm saying, it's part of the scriptures. It's from the first book, Genesis, to the whole Bible proves it, man. If you don't like it, oh fucking well. I don't give a shit. Salakia. This is book of Proverbs, chapter 6 again. Because like I said, man, you jakes that participate in this wickedness, man, you got hell to pay. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. So you're marking yourself for death. You basically signed your death certificate, man. It's just a matter of time for Yahweh Shem Yahushua to judge you, man. A matter of time, man. And may the Lord bring it on you hard, man. May he make you suffer, man. Okay, may Yahweh Shem Yahushua make all you wicked niggas and all you wicked women suffer, man. Of the tribes of Israel, man. We can't wait for righteousness to flourish upon the earth. Matter of fact, we'll be saying that. Let me read this real quick. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 17, and it reads this. For the great day of his wrath, whose wrath? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's wrath, man. For the great day of his wrath is come. Okay, it already started, but guess what? Once the elect is sealed and the prophets is taken off of the streets, the internet, is closed from having the prophets prophesy on the internet and all that. It's all out judgment, man. Okay, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Nobody, man. Your arms are too short to box with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You can't do nothing against the Lord, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai calls the shots, man. Okay, point blank, period, man. And also, too, let me read this, man. Cause y'all want to learn the hard way, man. Y'all want to learn the hard way. So, hey, by all means, man. By all means. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, starting off at verse 16. As for the children of adulterers, which you see on this video, a whole bunch of adulterers, man, they shall not come to their perfection. So, it may seem like these people of our nation, they prosper, they going on vacations, they got, a certain type of car, they making a certain type of money. That's nothing. That's nothing. Okay, that's all BS, man. Okay, if you see it through the spirit, it's all BS, man. As for the children of adulterers, they shall not come to their perfection, and the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. Because all this is an unrighteous bed, man. Okay, with these women bringing forth these kids, I think they said they went to Cancun or Mexico or some shit like that, and they slept with a whole bunch of dudes. That's an unrighteous bed, and don't even know who the father is, man. And as you just saw, the one broad just kissed the other broad. That's wicked, man. That's wicked, man. This is all unrighteousness, man. Verse 17, for though they live long, okay, because it may seem like they living long, but in actual reality, they not, man. Okay, and even if they get up to 50, 60, hey, look, man, they make it seem like they're happy, but they're not, man. They living in hell, man. Why we living in righteousness, man? For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. And that's right, man, because the Lord going to bring a grievous, horrific, painful, okay, judgment that we can't even imagine of, man. Verse 18, or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. They ain't going to have, man, it's going to be painful, man. It ain't going to be comfort. It ain't going to be sweet. It ain't going to be nice. Okay? For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. And that's what we see, man. That's what we see, man. A horrible end to an unrighteous generation, man. And I'm talking about 2/3 of our people, because that's who we mainly prophesying to, man. So 2/3 of our people is going to have a horrible end, man. A painful end. A grievous end, man. Point blank, period, man. Okay, and as you saw in the last, the last joint, you got two women standing side by side. And maybe I'll post I don't know if y'all saw, but maybe I'll post it on my community tab so you can see the whole list of the thing. But it's wicked, man. It's wicked. So, man, Lord willing, man, I hope and I pray that this was edifying and uplifting to the true, sincere Akim Wa Akwav. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.